Okay, so we try not to make this session boring and all. There will be some quizzes, there will be stuffs where we all will be interacting together. So it will be great if you can have a desktop or a laptop and another one mobile with you. And if you can have two devices, you can work along with me. You can understand the coding part, and you can even uh, work along with me and just interact with me every moment of time and every slide that we are into. So if you are with a mobile, you can scan up the QR code and you will be a part of this presentation along with me, and you will be able to interact with me at every moment of time. So I just wait for another 2 or 3 minutes, and by the time if you can just scan up this QR code and open up the portal and connect with me in this presentation. Yes, I can see people are getting added up. 5 people have added up. And during the complete all these session for day one and day two, what you will be finding is that there will be a QR code if by mistake or any reason the connection got closed. You can always join at menti.com and use this code over there, the participation link. You just put up this number into it and you will be back into the same position where you all started it. Okay, so it will be great if you can interact with me at each moment of time, and I can also understand if you are learning with me or not. And if anytime you are finding anything difficult and all, you can always come up to the chat bot. You can put up your questions over there, and we will be interacting up over there. Okay, so let's just wait for another 2 minutes, and then we will be about to start our session. Currently, 8 people have joined us in this presentation. Let's see if more people are interested to join me on this presentation. If anyone finding anything difficulty in this, please come on the chat box and just enter your issue so that we can look into it. Last 1 minute, and then we will be starting our session for the day. Quick, quickly scan up this QR code and join me with this presentation. Currently, 13 people have joined us. Another 30 seconds, and then we are about to start our session for the day. Quickly, everyone, scan it up, go to menti.com, enter the code. You can just see at the top of the screen and connect with me in this presentation for the whole 2 hour session. It is quite a fun learning session that we are going to have these 2 days. So please connect up fast so that we can get together. Last 10 seconds, 17 people have already joined with me. Uh, let's have another 1 more minute, and I hope more people will be able to joining. If you're finding anything difficult to join up with this session, please put up in the message box so that we can look into it. If in the meantime, if you later on this first slide has gone up, the QR code is missing. Anytime if you want to join me, what you can go do is I just enter the details. Go to menti.com, okay, and you can enter the code is 15429572. I've given in the chat box so that you all can refer it later on also. If you're not able to scan the QR code, you can easily open up your browser, go to menti.com and type down the code that's been seen at the top part of the screen, 15429572. I put up in the chat box, you can connect with me. Okay, so let's begin. I already have 20 people along with me, and others can come up and join me in this presentation. So basically, when we are talking about data science journey, we are basically going through multiple things into it. Today, we will be understanding what is data science, what is the data science pipeline. Then we will be having a hands-on on a data set. What is basically a data set? Uh, if you do not have any idea about what is Python and how the coding happens, don't worry. We will start it from very scratch and understand what is Python and how we can work along with it. Then we will be using a coding part where we will understanding how to handle the data, how to visualize the data, and some quick exercises. And along with that, we will be having a Q&A at the end of the 2 hour session. Okay, so this is the complete program for day one, where we will be going through with the data science and understanding the complete basics about it with coding, with hands-on working along with me. So please try to keep your laptop along with me, and I will be sharing you the links where you can also code along with me, and all the codes will be shareable at the live in the session. So being part of it, I already have 25 people, and let's begin. So basically, if I say like we are hearing about data science from a long time now, you can see on your mobile screen or in your laptop screen, you will be able to see a page where it says that what comes to your mind when you hear data science. Whatever comes into your mind, what when you hear data science, just type it up and submit it, and let's hear from each one of you what does comes in your mind when you hear data science. Oh, some people are trying their keyboards. Okay, few good answers. Collection of data, machine learning. Okay, please do not spam it. Please enter some good, proper results, so that will be helpful for us. Filtering of big data, repository. Okay, Mm, any more coming up? Okay, no idea. Go, no, not an issue. We will be understanding more about it. So, getting insights from data, filtering the big data, data collection, collection of data, machine learning, data analyzing, repository, science behind data. Great. Any more came up? Science behind data, no idea. Okay. Uh, Data collection, getting insights from data, collection of data, profitable prediction, great. Learning about data, application of data, machine learning, big data, filtering of big data, data analyzing, repository. Oh, great. Nice. That's good to see that you all have some basic idea whenever you hear the word term data science. So let's see some more results if are coming up. Then we can have more understanding what we basically understand around data science. Anything else? Anyone's? Yes, some more thing has come. Science behind data. EDA deploying the models. Okay, great. Hmm. Some more answers. I'm expecting some more answers coming up. There are people who are there, and then you can type out what does the first thing that comes in your mind when you hear the term data science. And I hope everyone is able to see the screen. And if you also want to participate into it, what you can do, you can go to the menti.com and enter the code 15429572. It's in the chat box. You can refer it, and you can also work along with us. Uh, any more responses that coming up? Please try to enter into the presentation. That will be more easier for me to collectively see the results. Okay, some more results coming up over here now. So, mm, okay. Hi, hello here. It doesn't make any sense for me right now. Please do not spam into it. Then the complete interest of the session goes off. Please do not spam. Uh, okay, so a basic result that is coming up is about collection data from big data, getting insights from data. Great. So basically, when we are talking about data science and we are looking forward for what is data science, basically, data science is not just about maths or stats. It is storytelling with data. Okay. When you are having a story along with the data, that makes a sense. Let's say, for an example, you can just see three different images over here, which once in a while you would have seen up in one or the other parts because you have been interacting with them. The first thing that comes up is about movies. What you can just see over there are some list of movies coming up over there. Now, have it ever happened that you saw a movie, let's for an example, an XYZ movie you saw and you loved the movie completely. The story was so nice, and you thought of let's have some more movies related to it. Let's say a detective story. You saw a detective movie and it was so great, nicely done. Maybe because of the actor, because of the actress, because of the director, maybe the story writer, or some other thing which impacted you. Now, what you are looking through is that you are looking for some other movie recommendation basis of that. You start looking for it. There are multiple movies channels that you feel like to connect with. Now it becomes very difficult to find the similar movies and all. Searching, googling, and finding those details are very difficult. You have to find a movie buff and find the details related to it. It turns out to be a very difficult thing. Thus, there comes us our data science people, where like channels like Netflix is there, where you have your Google, Disney Hotstar is there, Sony Live is there, YouTube is there, where they'll understand what type of preferences, movies, or videos you like. On that basis, they create or a complete playlist related to you and personalized to you specifically. If you start watching a movie, a video, a series of a specific particular season or anything, they try to punch up something similar related to it. Maybe their own latest additions are added to it, or maybe someone else which of relative content or relative genre is added to it. Maybe of same, sometimes of same actor, sometimes of same actress, sometimes of same director. Okay. So this how the thing gets more better. There are now OTT channels like Netflix, Sony Live, Z5, and Disney Plus Hotstar who have their own houses of building cinemas, series, and all of such things. And what to be built, they get to know from these stats and all. They understand that what is the majority of the people are liking what type of movies. Thus, they also create movies, videos, and all of such content of the same genre. Now, let's say for an example, we all have watched movie like Bahubali, great movie it was, and then we had Bahubali 2, and that was also a super movie. Simultaneously, we also saw for movies like RRR. And all of this three, four movies, and prior to that, there were some movies, and all of this series of movies. Why were they famous? Okay, let's see the answers in the chat box. Why was all of these three, four movies which I told you, let's say like RRR, or if I say about uh, Bahubali, why was all of these movies so famous? And why other upcoming movies are going to be famous? What is the major concern related to it? What is the major thing which is relating them all and binding them all together? Can anyone tell me? What is the connection between all of the story? Yes, marketing is there, but what kind of marketing are we talking about? Can I have the specific answer? Connecting with history and mythological? Not actually. Cinematic masterpiece. One of them was there, but other all got sold because of a specific thing. Actually, thing, person, or whatsoever. Visualization? No. Psychological? I don't think.
Digital marketing.
Not actually. Marketing was done for all other movies also. But what made these all things common? Santosh Kumar is giving me a good answer. but you have to give me the actual name. Vikramadri has given a good answer. SS Rajamouli.
Story, storytelling.
No, it was SS Rajamouli who was sold up over there. SS Rajamouli was a person who was a director. Maybe if I talk about 10 years back, we hardly noticed that who is a movie director. We were very happy with the hero, actor, actress, and them all. If it's an Amitabh Bachchan, then Amitabh Bachchan movies are good. If it's Rajnikant movies are good. But we never look through other perspectives of them. All the three movies and even earlier movies also got famous just because of a person called SS Rajamouli. Now, what happened? This person now, if any movie that is coming up next, they will not declare the name, they will not declare anything. They will just say Raja Mauli's film. They declare it Raja Mauli film, and the people will be automatically attracted to it. The marketing is not done about the movie. The marketing is done about Raja Mauli. Now he goes for a small event also. He's a person who is making that event live. There have many people on the basis of the person, the brand is not recognized. Okay, so this is how you have different perspectives on which the things have been built upon. Okay, let me just give you a very old example. In the Yes, Krishna is completely agreeing with your answer. But the marketing and all was majorly done of SS Rajamouli, and because of which he became a good director, and everyone moved it. Yes, a sentimental analysis, and all the analysis are done on his movies and on which he got corrected. Okay, let me just give you another example. Let's say, like, if I talk about 10 years back or 7 or 8 years back, uh, we had one product called Maggie. I guess everyone have tried it once in a while. Okay, so everyone would have tried Maggie once in a while. Now, if you just see that there was no competitor of Maggie available in the complete Indian market. Anything which was coming was either called as noodles, but nothing can beat a Maggie, which can be cooked in 2 minutes. A simple way of cooking the a dish, easy to have, hot to be served, and nicely can be had. Now, in the last 6 or 7 years, when these corporates have come into the market, when we have big malls coming up, shopping carts are coming up, where we are having Big Bazaar and then Reliance Digital, Spencer's, and all this type of mall type of settings was just started. You would have seen that they used to keep Maggie, and they used to also have a product of similar color, branding, color, and all kept next to it with the offer to it. Reliance did it, Spencer did it, Big Bazaar did it. Then we had more was there, and like this, these everyone had an alternative of that. Why it was done? Because people were aware, they were aware, the stats were very clear that Maggie has a huge demand and there is no competitor. Let's make a duplicacy of that same product, make it something look something similar, and give it with a discount, and people will automatically transact to that part. Even on that same ratio, Patanjali also played the same rule. Patanjali also tried to enter into the market just by stating that, that the Maggie is unhealthy, and we are making an atta Maggie of the same price or a lower even. Now this made it more clear that people are now transacting to other device products. Even ITC brought up their Yippee noodles, and they also tried it to make it more better in the sense that we have more masala into it. Everyone were trying to add some extra value in their own product, which can make the things different from Maggie. These all stats were all coming from the data. Next one that you can see is about food. Some biryanis have been kept upon. I guess everyone has had in a while a biryani or something. And if you are into a new city and once in a while, you always look for good biryani, and maybe uh, leaving some good famous biryani stores, you won't be aware about some good small biryani outlets nearby your place. There your comes up Swiggy, Zomato, which basically looks gives rating to the food. They look through the quality and make sure whatever is near to you that is delivered, which is best available that is delivered. They can have an extra discount over it. They try to serve with only those outlets or food outlets who can reach to you fast, have a good rating, and they can connect with it. If recently you would haven't traveled with Ola, Uber, or Rapido, or any of such the vehicle connecting platforms, you would have heard that they are the drivers repeatedly asking you, "Sir, please do rate us." Same Swiggy and Zomato also say that, "Sir, do please rate us. Rate us 5 star, rate us 5 star, rate us 5 star." Why? Because if they have more 5 star, they have more requirement, demand in the market, and they will be getting more orders. They will be given discounts. They will be getting some extra incentives for that. Now, when these type of things comes into their mind, they make sure that the ratings are done properly, the datas are getting captured and all. Neither how many of us would remember to give a feedback after having a food, or after watching a movie, a feedback about the series, how it was, or how was the ride that I had. We normally try to skip it, but they try to remember that, please do give us, so that it helps them in getting an incentive. This is how these platforms are making sure that people are entering data. The more they have the data, the more explicit data they have, they can easily analyze them and evaluate it. What is the demand in the market? As they understand what's the demand in the market, they can go through. Can you see the third image over there, where there are, like in a Google map, if you're traveling from one part to another, something like this would be visible, where there would maybe the road would be showing three, two, three, four, or any other number of alternatives to reach to the destination. Some would be faster, some would be slower, some would be taking a long route, some would be having traffic jams into it, and all of it. You evaluate among the three, and then you suggest that, okay, this will be the route through which I will be traveling. Or the any morning that you have after waking up from your home and you are liking to go to your workplace, you have to always look through that, which will be the correct route to go over there, the best route to reach over there, the fastest route to over there, or a route where you can have some lovely hot food breakfast over there. You always look for that. Now these are the some of the things where you basically utilize AI to make sure that if my route is not defined properly, then automatically it becomes a difficult. Okay, let me just make it a simple one question. Please come up to the chat box and just give me the answer to it. What do you feel? Just imagine that you are traveling from your home to your workplace, and there is a traffic jam. If you have considered it, you would have seen that in the Google map it is showing jam, and there is actual jam available. But the local traffic police officer is also not aware that there is a jam. How does Google or Google Map gets to know there is a traffic jam? Can anyone tell me how does Google Map shows there is a traffic jam where the local traffic police officer also doesn't have a idea about it? Okay, one answer I got: GPS. My people reviews where they give it. My GPS tracker, both signals using the GPS of cell phones. Oh, great. Okay, it shows like you see the jam. Okay, GPS signals. Okay, okay. Till now, I got some or somewhat relative correct answers to it. Um, they make videos before, okay, so they need to evaluate those videos. So it's very difficult to evaluate those videos. So in a short notice, okay, but still. Okay, I got all majorly near to the correct answers. All were near about correct. just one expected answer that I was thinking would to be coming up that didn't came up. Thank God that was the wrong answer. That is like satellite. Most of the time when I ask this question, the question answer comes as satellite. A satellite comes back to its own position after 12 hours. So the last satellite which has gone would be having a 12 hours delayed data to it. So satellite is not the correct answer, and thank God, and nobody have talked about it. Yes, the reason is your GPS signals. Not basically GPS signals. Basically, we use the Android mobiles and all. And our Android mobiles, the map shows that if there is a cluster of Android mobiles on a road getting stuck up at one place, it imagines that there is a jam. This is the basic reason. What is the concept of the jam getting to be known? Actually, there is a story behind it. In Finland, I guess many of you, if you are there in the social media, you would have seen it. What is basically there was a person who took what do you call a small cart. In that cart, he put up like 50 odd mobile phones with their GPS on, and he was running, walking by the side of a main highway basically, where while he was walking through the highway he was slowly moving around, and other people were able to see that this road is having a slow moving traffic, so please take an alternative route. Due to this, what happened, the people have diverted from their actual route to a alternative route, and the traffic was completely widened to the other part of the route, whereas where he was walking the road was completely empty. This just happened because a person on the cart was moving with multiple mobile phones with GPS onto it. He basically redirected all the people to the other part. If he has some petrol bunk or a restaurant on that side, all the traffic is now diverted towards that point, not on this main road where they were actually need to be done. This was a video which was completely around the social media. I hope you all would have watched once in a while, and that basically makes sense. It actually can happen, so it was related. So this is about what is data science. I guess each one of you had got a basic idea what is data science basically, how it all works, and some of the basic examples like Netflix, Wiki, Google Map, all that we have. They all use the data science, and without which now there are hardly any companies which can work without data science or without the analysis of it. Okay, now here we have where do you think data science is used the most? Now there are six images over there. Where do you think the data science is used the most? You can click on that one of the options over there, and we will get to know. Okay, we got one answer, healthcare. Okay, let's see how many people can give me the correct answer. So where do you think data science is used the most? You can click on one of those images and we get the answer. So another, okay, we got three answers till now. E-commerce everywhere, healthcare. Okay, four answers now. Okay, where do you think the data science is used the most? Five responses till now. Okay, seven answers I got till now. Any more answers? Quick, quick, quick. Where do you think the data science is used the most? E-commerce, healthcare, finance, entertainment, everywhere, transportation. Just click on the image that you think that is you where the data science is used the most. Quickly, fast, quick, quick, quick. Only eight people have responded yet till now. Just click on the image. Just click on the image and submit it, and we get to know the answers. So only eight responses. Others have not responded yet till now. Nine responses got. Okay. Please be quick because we have more coding sessions and more entertainment learning model about data science left behind. Please be quick. So nine people have responded. We wait for another 30 seconds and then we will see the correct answer. Okay, let's see. Quick, quick. I got only nine responses till now. Please try to click one of the options that is present up over here there in the image. And if you want to join up into this presentation, you can go to menti.com in your browser, type down the code 15429572, and you will be here to click on the answer. Or you can go into the chat box. I have given the details at the top. Please have a look to it. Okay, 11, last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds to go to the answers. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's close it up. And the correct answer is everywhere: e commerce, healthcare, finance, entertainment, transportation, every other where, and other sectors which were not mentioned also are the places where the data science is used the most. Everywhere the data science is been worked upon. Now where we talk about data science to be working along with multiple different models, let's say like if I talk about entertainment, finance, transportation, every other field requires data science either to build it more better or create alternatives, or maybe for other financial or economical differences to be marked upon over there. Okay, congrats to all of the people, those who have given the correct answers everywhere. And let's move ahead. So, what is a data pipeline? Data pipeline is basically a place where you have multiple different collections of data. You basically have multiple data. Let's say, for an example, if you go to a normal, let's just take an example, you are going to cook some food or you want to serve some food to your family or some relative out there. Now, for the first thing, what you require is to collect the content, the raw product. To collect the raw product, you go to the market to collect some ingredients related to it, some fruits, some vegetables, some spices, some oils, some other stuffs, and all. You have to buy all the detailed ingredients, what you require or what you are making over there. Now, this is what is the collection of the data. So, what you require, you need to collect all the data. Now, for the first thing, what you require, you need to refine the data. What do you require? You need to refine them. Like how you have collected all your vegetable, fruits, spices, and all the thing. You have to make sure that what are going to be grouped up, how they will be grouped up, what are the wastages over there that needs to be cut up, what needs to be clean, it needs to be ready for being prepared. Similarly, the data are taken up. What all contents you require, you have to take those specifically and remove all the errors, problems, issues out of it and make it more proper for ingestion purposes. Third step. Now, in the third step, what you have done, you have cleaned your vegetables, you have made it properly. Now you have to see the quality, what product is required and what is not required, what is the major thing required for it. Let's say for an example, if I have a list of students and I have to find out that out of all of the students who has passed well, I got a list of students that they have passed. Now to find out what factor made them pass a lot, is their city, is their address, is their roll number, is their name which is making it making them pass? No, there is no relativeness to it. If I check through the attendance, is their attendance making a sense to that? Maybe. Is there marks in each individual subject making a difference into that? Yes, obviously that is also impacting into their results. How they perform into the internal exams, yes, that can also be a factor which would be doing it. So what all things I require, I will be taking that. For processing purposes, which I do not require, I keep it sidewise. I do not need to interact with it. After doing it, after keeping all the things ready, my quality check is done. What all things I require is proper now. What I require, I need to start cooking. In my computational model, I will be putting up all those required data for analyzing. Now, once my data has been analyzed and all the facts have been came out, now these facts are very improper over there. These facts are very raw. Means it's just like a number. It is as equal to if you see a stock market price. You will be seeing that this is a stock product and that there is a price to it. Then there's a price which it went up, went down. Okay. Then there is stock price up and down, and like this, a series of data comes in. It becomes very difficult to understand that what is the basic outcome of this all these numbers. Then comes the presentation. If you see any newspaper, you see any news channel, they just say only one word, and that represents that how was the performance of the stocks in today's market. They say the market has gone down, the market has gone up, the market was steady. That means if it is steady, that means it went normal, it went down, the stock market have crashed, the stock prices have gone down, the stock market have raised up, that means the prices of the stocks have raised up majorly. This is how just simple words have given me a representation that the how the market has worked for it. Similarly, here also my data representation shows me that yes, my data has been presented properly. And similarly, my food also is prepared, and that shows me how well my data has been served to me. This is called the data pipeline. Now, when once we have this all this data, they turn out to be a different product at the end. Let's say if I go to for an example, I have an e-commerce store. In my e-commerce store, I have multiple different products over with me. I have multiple different detailed like my internet prices are there, my online server prices are there I have my employees over there, then I have those products, the packaging, the delivery charges, and all such things create a multiple different data sets of having a data with me. Okay, now when I have all these multiple data sets along with me, these all are called data. Basically, a data is something which is a raw facts and figures over there, which itself doesn't have any meaning to it. Okay? Data itself doesn't have any meaning to it until unless the data turns out to be an information or a structured data. A structured data is something like when in our childhood in our school, if I have to write a difference between a star and a moon, how we used to do, we used to fold the paper, we used to cross up a line, and then in the one header we used to give star, and another header we used to give a moon, and then we write that star is bigger, moon is near, star is white, moon is this, cheaper, costly. Like this, all these are relevant to that header part what we have. Similarly, this how the tabular data have been done. What we basically see in our Excel sheets and all of our timetables and all. These are all called tabular data. Okay. In place of tabular data, if I have a information, data when a collective number amount of data with a meaning to it is taken upon is called an information. Let's say if I say Ram, Sham, John, school, public, bridge, river, these individually, these all are data. They are raw facts. They do not have any meaning to it. Until unless I merge all of this data with an information to it or meaning to it. Like Ram, Sham, John are going to school over the bridge. Now, when I complete this sentence, this makes an information. When, as an e-commerce person, when I maintain all of this detail in a proper accountable book into it, they turn into an information. Now, once that information has been created, what I require, I have to understand that what is the outcome of it. Let's say if you are from accounts background and something, you would be having an idea that when normally you write a journal, ledgers and all, and from that you create your balance sheet or profit and loss account. They are basically to identify that what was the profit you earned, what was the loss you earned, what was the liability, what was the assets. Complete calculation comes out of that thing. That is the part where you basically get to know the knowledge about it. How are you performing? How is my e-commerce performing over there? Is it performing good or not? We get to know about those details. If it is not performing well, we have to perform good. What all things are pending into it? That starts coming out. Once I got the knowledge, I have to understand and I have to predict it. Now, let me tell you some question. Okay, generic question. Just tell me the time when you would like to purchase your next new mobile. Can anyone tell me which time will you prefer to buy your next good mobile or an iPhone? Can in the chat box you can write me the answer. After getting independent videos including cinematic and views can be generated. Any sale? Okay. Flipkart Big Billion Day. Okay, fine. During some sale. Okay. Anyone else? Big Billion Day sale. Okay. Um, the question is, when can you plan to have your next iPhone in the time? When this one got damaged, BBD sale, Amazon Great Indian Festival. Okay. Uh, when my mobile is out of service, offers sales. Okay. When mobile is lost, fine. Okay. I just wanted the time. I didn't want the situation, but still, okay. BBD sale and Amazon sale was the majorly people have used sale. Now this is called wisdom. This is called wisdom where you know the specific product would be at specific discount in the BBD sale, Big Billion Day sale, or Amazon sale, or in a sale, it will be down any moment of time. This is called wisdom when you know this is going to happen. Many people have written when the mobile gets damaged or is not working or lost or something like that. Great. You know that that day is also about to come, and that day I have to look for something. Maybe that's my concern. Somebody have a different concern. They feel like, okay, when the sale comes up, then I can look for it. I can exchange my mobile phone even if I get a good price. This is called wisdom where you already know that there will be a sale coming up, maybe while the festival time, and they will be obviously reducing the prices of it and they will be giving me a discount for it. This is what is called the wisdom. We don't know the phone would be there or not, the sale will be happening or not, the price of the product will be going down or not. We have no idea, but wisdom, because we have seen that this thing are happening, so we also are predicting the sale is going to come up and we are going to enjoy the iPhone or our next mobile phone at a cheaper price. Okay, so let's just have a specific simple thing. Data sets. Basically, a data set is where you can collect your data in a tabular format, a huge data set which you can evaluate and all. So for the day, for the today's session, I have already prepared a data set for myself because I have multiple things to show you how to make things more proper. So I will be using my data set. But if you want any data sets in the any work and all for any of the analytics part and all, you can obviously go to one of those places, the six modules where websites where you get the data sets for free. Like Kaggle is the world's biggest collection for data sets. Then you have UCI machine learning repository where classic data sets are available. Then you have Google dataset search where you can search upon, you just search on Google dataset search, and then a new Google form page will open where you can enter any kind of specific data set that you're looking for. You can always get it. Then there is data.gov. This is one of the important one where you get Indian government data set. The government of India are releasing multiple data sets on population, of sales, import, export, fishery, and all different sectors of the Indian territory is all shared upon this data sets. available, so you can have multiple analytics on those things on real time Indian data. Then you have GitHub is a one of very known to famous place where you get open source projects, data sets stored upon, and you can also contribute into it. Then you have World Bank open data sets where you get global and country level data sets of all around the world. Out of the six sorry Out of the six, if you want some customized data sets specifically for you, for a sample data sets for specific thing like today's one, you can obviously go to any AI tool like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, and all, and give them your specific requirements, and they can also give you a data set only if you want a sample data set for some specific task or purposes. But if you want to work on the real-time data, good data sets, you can obviously reach out to any of the six websites and get your proper data set relevant to it. Okay, and now we are ready to go to Google Colab for our basics of Python and all related things. Before we start upon, let's have a quick 5 minutes break. We will have a quick 5 minutes break. In this 5 minutes break, if you have any question and all, uh, you can just put up in the chat box, and I will be answering your question. And we will be again starting a session after 5 minutes. So it is 8:57 right now. We will be starting at sharp. Um, okay, 9. We will be starting 9:02. We will be starting our session. Anyone having any questions and all about the session till this point, please ask. Please put up in the chat box, and I will be there to answer them. If you have any questions, you can put up in the chat box. Uh, we are having a quick 5 minutes break, so if you want to get a freshen up and come back again, please quickly come up, and then we will be again starting with the Google Colab Python. We will be starting with Python right now. So please quickly, if you want to freshen up, come back quick. If you have any question, you can put up in the chat box. Okay, Vedant is asking, is job of data analyst easier than data scientist? There is nothing easier. There, if you are good into what part, it depends completely upon that. And for that, dedicatedly, we have a day 3 session on Saturday where an expert from Eduinx will be there to solve your problem related to it. So don't worry, it is just about how your expertise is and how good you can be an analyst or a scientist. Next, we have Srijit with us. So what is the difference between data analyst and a data scientist? Data analyst is a specific one small part of being a data scientist. Data analyst work is to analyze the data, make sure it is proper, intact for further research purpose and all the workage on the model processing that we just saw in the pipeline. Data scientist work is to make sure that the complete pipeline is followed and proper outcome which is expected to be reached around. So that is what is a data scientist is all about. Does I need strong maths to become data scientist? Vedant, for data scientists, yes, maths and stats are some of the tools which is very much recommended for it, because that gives you an upper hand of understanding the how the data is going to be evaluated and working around. Okay. Okay. So these were the only questions that we had up over with us. Another one more minute, and then we will be starting over here. What level of maths do you really need? Uh, Maths, basic. If your maths is clear, basic maths things are clear. More of stats are required because statistical analysis is majorly done in this complete thing. If those are clear, if the basics of maths and stats basics is clear, then majority of the things are done, and then small part of coding will be enough to be compensating it. So, can you suggest me a learn platform for data science? There are multiple platforms. Even Eduinx is providing up over there, and there are multiple open source platforms. But certifications and all is more important over there, Veera, because you may say that I have learned it, I know it, but there should be a proof to it that you know, because in the corporates they require certificates and all to validate your process, and then you are selected for the technical round where they actually check that how much good you are about related to it. So there are multiple platforms available. The best one I can think of is W3 School, W3 School, Kaggle. Nandini, basic coding is enough or advanced? Nandini, then I have to understand that what is basic coding you are basically meaning out of it. Okay. Uh, but I have seen some really scary maths while I was learning with basic maths be really be enough. I hope so, Abhinav, but once you are doing with your data science part, when you are working with the projects and all, you will be getting to know more idea that how much maths do you really require. What are the skills required to start data science? So basics majorly data science is a collaboration between math, stats, and computer science. So it's a collaboration between all the three, which turns out to be a data scientist. I will need the knowledge of Git also. Not necessarily, Vedant. In data science, we do not require a good knowledge of Git and all. If because there are multiple tools now available, which makes your Git journey more easier and simple. Hardly now anyone goes to Git and all. There are multiple third-party tools available, which basically helps you with those things. Okay, so not a thing to worry about it. Um, Bhaskaran, I am aiming to do a project of data science. So can you please suggest me something based on this? Like where can I st? I guess you mean start. So another question: English communication level. Uh, English communication is required because if you can do all the stuff over there, you cannot are not able to communicate. That makes a really difference over there. So, Bhaskaran, what I understood is that where you want to start your data science project and all, there are multiple projects available. You can go to Kaggle. Kaggle has thousands of projects, competitions going up over there. You can participate among them and you can interact with all of that. Along with it, you will be getting data sets and all the things to practice upon. You can look upon the other people, how they are doing, what projects they are working on. You can also collaborate with them and work along with that. Okay, so these were my questions that were asked, and we are all set to go to Python, Google Colab, Python basics. Okay. Okay, so I am into Python Collab. What I do again is that if you are into this my slide over there, and if you are interacted up, you would be able to come up to this complete page where you can have it. I am just copying the link again and making sure you put up into my chat box. In the chat box, you can click again on the link, or you can go to the Mentimeter, Menti. You can find it out. The link is also available. You can click on it and open it, and the same link has been put up in the chat box. So you that if you click on it, you are able to connect with me onto this Python basics part at Google Colab. Okay, so am I visible now? Uh, okay, so will all of you will be coding along with me? So that will be great. I feel then you will be having a hands-on idea about it. Okay, so what we are going to do is that first, if you can come up to this part, you can go to Google Colab. You have to just log in into your part. Once you are logged in, go to your file, create a new notebook, or you can create a new notebook drive, and a new notebook will be created. Once a new notebook has been created, what you require, it will be just you have to give it a name .py, and you will be ready with a blank page up over there. Okay, by the time everyone is getting it ready, can you I have see on the chat box that how many of you are coding Python for the first time? How many of you are coding for the Python for the first time? Please put up in the chat box so that I can have an idea. And others, please, by the time, please open up your Google Colab, open up a new file up over there. Great. So there are multiple peoples who are going to code for the first time, and that's exciting. And I will be very much excited with you all till the end of the session, where I can would love to hear that if you have learned something about coding and did it really make it easy for you all to code for the first time. Okay, so I hope everyone has opened the Google Colab properly. So Sakshi, I have shared you the Google Colab link, which I'm sharing right now. You can access it also, and you can create a new one. So once you come up to this page, you can go to the file. You can click on a new notebook in Drive, and in your notebook there will be a new will be open where you can code along with me. This page won't be able to be code. You have to just code. You can just refer to this also, and or you can refer to the presentation and simultaneously. Okay, done. So once you are ready, put up in the chat box that yes, we are ready. Then we can just start with it. Open up a new Google Colab page, keep it empty, and then we are about to start. Just once you are ready, just put up in the chat box. Yes. Okay, I got three people who are ready. Once others are ready, please post up in the chat box quickly, please. Okay. Okay, so now the first thing that we are going to start is coding for the first time. So if you are coding for the first time, the simple thing that we always start with is hello world. Okay, so first what we are going to do is that we are going to print some command and see that how things happen. So let's say like everyone along with me in your empty Google Colab, what you need to type is print. Okay, simply I have to print something, so I will be writing print. Please make sure that all the letters are into lowercase, nothing is in capital. Simple thing that we are going to write print into. Okay, once you are done print, what you will be doing, you will be opening the brackets, the first brackets, the normal curved brackets that we are going to open. Okay, now in this we are going to put up double quotes. Now if you want, you in place of double quotes you can put single quotes also, doesn't makes any difference up over there. You can use either of the quotes, whichever you feel comfortable with. Once you are done, what you are going to write is hello world. I just wrote hello world. Once you are done with hello world writing up over there, you just need to, you can just see this play button. You will just click on this play button and you will be able to see the output. You can just see hello world is getting printed up over here. Similarly, I just changed this hello world to welcome to day 1. I just wrote welcome to day 1. I print it. I click on the play button. Welcome to day 1 is printed up over there. Now I want each one of you to print something over there. And once the printing result is printed successfully, put up in the chat box, yes, I have got the output. Once you got the output, just tell me up in the chat box so that I can get to know that many people have got the output over there. Great. Already four people have got the output. Yes, Nisha has also got the output. Yogendra has got the output. Okay. Adi Vikram Bhaskaran has got the output. Nandini has got the output. Santosh has got the output. Zara has got the output. Kush has got the output. Okay. Veera has got the output. Maheshwari has got the output. Manoj has got the output. Okay. Maheshwari has got the output. Others also quick. Join up. If you're finding anything difficult to get the output, just let me know in the chat box so that I can help you out. Maheshwari has got the output. Srijit has got the output. Okay. Quick others. Kamlesh has also got the output. Great. So I guess everyone is getting the output. There is nothing difficult up over there. Now let's move on to the next part of it. Okay. Now in the next part, what we are doing, we are using variables. Now, what is a variable? Variable is basically some words that we are going to use. Now, these words that we are going to use, we are storing our data inside those words, and we will be always using those words to be printed upon. Let's say like the above, we have given a print and a statement into it, and that got printed. Now what we are doing, let's say like I am just giving a variable like name equal to, in double quotes, I am just giving my name. I am just giving my name. You please enter your name into that part, and down what we go to print. Inside the bracket we write the variable name. Once we are done, we click on the play button and you can just see my name is printed up over there. So now what you need, you have to print your name whatsoever. You print your name. Please do not enter my name. You enter your name, store it in a variable, and then print that variable. Please make a note that whenever you're declaring a variable will not have any spaces between it. So if I have to write two words variable, let's say like first name, or let's say like full name, if I have to write full name, I cannot have this space. I cannot have any space over there. It should be a one word, a full one word. It should not be a spaces. It should be full one word. Okay. So once you are able to get your name, please put up in the chat box that yes, you got the output of your name. Yogender has got the output. Vikram has got the output. Abhinav, Santosh, Bhaskaran, Nisha has got the output. Kamlesh has also got the output. Great. Okay. Next, along with it, what we do, we try to add some extra values to it. Okay. Now let's say I am putting my age also. I'm taking age and I'm just telling my age as 35. Okay. And due to 35 is a number, I do not put up inside double quotes and all. Okay, so it's just simple number. I do it, print name, I comma, I just write age into it. Now, what you will find the answer is I got my name along with 35 along next to it. Okay, you enter your age and just see if you are able to get it like this or not. Great, I can see multiple people are getting the output. That's great. And people who are doing the code for the first time, I can understand how happy you would be feeling like the coding can be that simple. I never thought of it. I understand. Oh, great. So many people are getting the output. Great. That's lovely to see that. Okay. So I hope, can we add more variables? Yes, Yogender, you can add more variables. Just put up a comma and just write more details to it. And they will be finding the output automatically. Okay, thing that we are going to say is about loops. Okay, now what is loop basically? Loop is basically a task that is repetitively done. So in place of doing this one task repeatedly, what we do is that we make sure that the task is being put up in a loop so that it does the task. We do not need to do it multiple times. Okay, for that, let's say for an example, I just create a list. This is a list, like a list of fruits I'm just creating up over there. You can create of any element, like let's say like in place of fruit, I just put up um, mm, what else? Name. Let's say I just put up for name. I just put up a part over there inside the bracket, and I just start adding my friend names over there. Let's say like I put a first one as Rahul over there, then comma I just add another name of my friend. Let's say mm, Prem I add. Okay, fine. Then let's say like I'm adding another one friend to my part. Um, Okay, I add another name to it. Okay, okay. Let's say another one name. Okay, so I have added four names. Now I want to print all of this name one by one, and I don't want like this how we had printed name, because like this, what will happen? I have to write all of them one by one. So I have created a list where I have entered all my names together. Now in this name, I would like to call them one by one and automatically run. I will not be writing printing it them individually. For that, what I require a for loop. For starting a for loop, I start with for. I write for over there. And then a simple any variable that you require, you put it up. Let's say like I put up I over there. Okay. Now in I have to put I would be something a variable which will be at different position. Okay. Now I have to find I in name. Okay. For I in name. Now, when I in name, what will happen that in this name it will be finding I everywhere. Now this variable where I have not defined anything, what is the value of I, it will automatically understand if I am used for a loop, I will always be starting from 0. Rahul is positioned at 0, Prem is positioned at 1, Pranav is positioned at 2, and Akash is positioned as 3. So I will be running from 0, then on the next loop it will be increasing to 1, then 2, then 3. It will be printing all of those details. Let's say for I in name, I came into it, now I write print what I. You print I for me. Okay. Now let's say I played what it prints. It prints me Rahul, Prem, Pranav, Akash. Rahul, Prem, Pranav, Akash. Okay, so what it did, I is stating at 0 in name. Now I value is 0, so at 0 position, what do we have? Rahul. Then it prints Rahul, goes back at the top, and now it finds out what is the value of I. Now I value is incremented by 1. So I value is now 1. Now, 1 at one position, what do we have? Prem. It prints Prem and then comes back. Now, again, I value is increased. Now, I value is 2. Now, at 2 position, what do we have? Pranav. Pranav comes up over there and Pranav gets printed. Then comes 3. I got incremented by 1, 3. And then it comes up over there. At third position, we have Akash. Akash gets printed. And now I increments to 4, but 4 is not available in the name part, so there is no other name to it, so it stops up over there, the loop ends up over there. So this is the basic concept of loop, how it runs upon. Now you can find up with fruits, you can find up with name, you can find up your books, your languages, anything that you can find upon, and try to run up with this loop quickly. Just put up your own friend's name, separate it by comma, and then try to print it them all of them at one shot using a loop. Once you are done, do please confirm me in the chat box, and if you have any question you can always put up in the chat box over there. Okay, Yogendra has already done with vegetables. Great. Santosh, it's case sensitive. Santosh, can you just specifically tell me which thing is sensitive, please? Nisha has also done. Abhinav has also done. Great. Okay, others, please quickly do it. And if you are finding any error or difficulty, please do ask. Yes, Santosh. Variables are case sensitive. So if you are using any case sensitive variables, you have to make sure the same variables have been declared every time in the same way. But majorly while coding, we make sure that all the variables are kept in lower case only. Uh, Balram is done, Tamil is done, Veera done with car names. Great. Santosh name I typed as name. So if you Santosh, if you have given the variable name with a capital N name, then in for loop also you have to make sure the N is capital over there. Okay. Okay. So Adi has also done great. Nandini has also done it great. Good, good. I can see people are able to do it. Okay. Okay. Done, 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 done. Why Prem first letter is small? Because while I have entered the details up over there, I have made P smaller. That's why the P is small over here, Fatima. The user has done the mistake, not the system. Got it, Fatima? Make it capital letter, though, sir. Yogender, I have made it like this only specifically so that you can understand that whatever the way the developer writes, the same way the output comes. It is not like happened. It was genuinely done for that to show. Okay, so quickly let's do another. Okay, Sarah, this showing error. Can you just tell me what's the error coming up, or paste down the code in the chat box so that I can see? Okay, in the meantime, if you can, others who were completed, please go come into your Menti part. There is a question for you. Can just look for what will be the answer for it. So there is a Python small question, what we have just done. What will be the answer for it? Please select the correct answer. Okay, Sarah, I'm saying and put on line 3 print I. Okay. Indentation error, Sarah, it's an indentation error. Indentation error means that if there is a for loop, there is some gap you can just see over here. That gap should be there in your code. That's not there. Just look through it. After for loop, there should be this gap. This is called indentation. Python is very case sensitive about this indentation. Zara, just try to give the space and then run it. You will see the output will be coming up. Solved? Great, Zara. Okay, so others, please, those who have completed it, please come up to that Mentimeter and you will be able to see the result. Two people have given already given the answers over there. You can just see check in the chat box and the code is 15429572. Okay, so I am getting some more answer. Let me share the tab and just show you what's coming up. So there is one person who's saying error. Two people are saying looping to up to number six, loop up to number five. None of the above. Nobody has selected. So please run up on this code and just see what will be the correct answer. I have given this code up over here for I in range 6, print I. So what will be the result? Error or loop up to number 6 or loop up to number 5 or none of the above? Seven people have responded. Others, quickly, please finish up your code and see what's the answer. And if you're finding anything difficulty or any errors are coming up, please share up in the chat box. Srijit is giving me one answer. Santosh, okay. Srijit, Maheshwari, okay. Nandini, Vikram, Santosh, Balram, okay, great. But quickly, please put up into the answers into the Mentimeter so that we can just see the results quick. Another 2 minutes, and then we will be checking through the result. What will be the correct thing? Okay, last 1 minute. 13 people have already responded. Other 20 people are still pending. 20 more people who are there live. We are still waiting for your answers. Quick, only 30 more seconds left. Quick, please. Okay. Trishna, I is a variable which is basically which will be making sure that how many times the loop will be running through. Okay, so like earlier where I have given four names, so it will be running four times, the circle would be running for four times. So I will be always counting that how many circles have happened, how many loops have happened. So I is a variable which will be starting with that thing. Okay, Bhaskar, and I will be answering to your question, just a moment. uh, Yogendra, can we give that range? So that's what I've given in the wordings over there, because I cannot have the complete thing. Okay, so let's say like 14 people have already responded. Let's see what's the correct answer. Correct answer is loop up to number 5, because I will be starting from 0. Thus, it will be going till 5. So here we have the code for it for f in range of 6. If you have run it, you would be easily able to see that the f started from 0 and ran till 5, because 6 circles have been talked about starting from 0, so it will be going till 5 only. For 6, as Bhaskaran says, if we have a number 7 over there at this part, obviously it will be running till 6 over there. Okay, yes, Santosh, we need to count 0 too, because I has been coming up from that part. I put the range as 10, it run till 9. Yes, Yogendra, it will run till 9 because it's starting from 0. If it is starting from 1, it will be running till 10. Okay, so fine, let's move ahead. I guess everyone have got a quick understanding that how does the Python loop runs around. Okay, okay, fine. Let's say let's we have covered the basics of Python. Now we are good to go with the Python libraries. So Python have multiple libraries available. Now for let's say like there are many things which makes the Python more easier, compact and all, is that the Python major of the coding are done by multiple coders available in the different places. So in that, what happens that people have already done the hard coding of it and stored up in different small extension, like how when I need to play a music, I get a media file, VLC player. I just install it. I do not bother about the coding part of it. I do not need to look into that part. Similarly, these libraries or packages have already been hardly coded. I just need to call it and they all run through. Okay. Similarly, I have pandas and numpy over there, two packages and or libraries you may say, so which we can import in our Python and we can run through it. To do it, what we have done is that we have written import pandas. Pandas are that's why we are using Google Collaborator. Neither normally, if I'm working on my as I'm working, you can just see that in Windows PC. So in this Windows PC, if I have to work on Python and all, I have to install Python separately. Along with it, I have to download pandas, install it, and then I can only import it over there. But in Google Colab or like Jupyter Notebook and all, they are pre-installed into the online server, so that I do not need to install it over there. I can use them and just see the things how well they are working. So same here. I have just imported. I have just imported pandas and calling it as PD. Okay, so I won't be repeatedly writing pandas everywhere. I have shorted it down to PD as a variable. Now the complete pandas can be referred as PD in my code over here. Similarly, NumPy have is also a package and a library which is basically used for numerical calculation and all. I'm importing it up and I will be referring it as NP in my code. In your code also you can do any of the give it any name, like in place of PD you can give P, you can in place of numpy P, NP, you can give it to some other variable name also, not an issue. But normally when the standard developers they do the coding part and all, they make sure that the code while doing the coding they have maintained the variable name for each of those packages similarly. So wherever you do a code or anything like that, you will always find that good coders will have always referred, or majorly all the coders would have referred pandas as PD only and numpy as NP, so that others, when a new developer comes in, he doesn't get confused what is this variable all about. These are common standard variables that people have been using it for a long period of time and referring it the same. But if you want, you can always change it. So here I am importing pandas, I am importing numpy, and pandas will be now referred as PD and numpy will be referred as NP over there. Once they all are loaded, it will print libraries are loaded. So if you run it up, you can just see libraries have been loaded upon. So quickly, if you all can import and put up your Python libraries live into your part, just quickly do it and just see if they are done. Please continue in the same worksheet, because there will be other codes that will be coming down which will be working on the referencing of this thing only. So Ishwara is asking, is only Jupyter Notebook used for execution in data science? Not exactly, Ishwara. There are multiple tools available through which it can be done. Like Jupyter is a different product completely. Like Google have its own product like Copilot. Sorry, CoSpace, where it happens. Then you have GitHub over there. There are multiple different platforms where you specifically which language you are going to work upon. For that, they already have some tools available. Jupyter is notebook is one of those things. Okay, tools like how we are using this Google School. So is that pandas are an data frame like manipulating the data? No, pandas basically they do manipulate with the data and all, but they basically try to refer it in a data visualization part majorly, when they basically try to plot the data and visualize us the resolved data in a more appropriate format, which it gives us. Okay, so once you are done importing your Python libraries and done, ready, please do inform me in the chat box so that we can move ahead. Done, done, done. Okay, I only got 4 people who have completed. Others, please quick, can be quick. Okay. Oh, great, great. Quick, quick. Others having any problem? Please put up in the chat box. If you are done, please let me know. Okay, so then NumPy is like array. No, NumPy is for calculation, mathematical calculation. NumPy helps us with that. There are multiple calculation things that we get it through NumPy and which we can use further down for that purposes. Okay, pandas is more of illustrating or visualizing the data. NumPy is for more majorly for calculation and all such purposes. Okay, so I guess majorly everyone has already installed the Python libraries. Let's move ahead from Python libraries to next to data handling. So what we are going to do is that we are now going to import our data. So already I have created this data student.csv file. I have created, let me just show you. So if I come up over here, oh, my file is missing. Okay. Let me just check. Okay, my file is missing. Just give me a second. Let me again find out my file where it went off. Let me just bring it up. Just give me a minute. Mm, Sorry, I think I have lost my file. Let me just generate it another one. Uh, just give me a second. Let me just complete it up. Okay, got it. So let me just drag it up. So here is my file. What I do is I just drag it and put it up over here. Okay, fine. It came. Okay, let me again upload it. So here is my file coming up. Okay, so my file is getting added. So here is my CSV file that got added upon. Okay, so let me just for simplicity, I'm just renaming it to students.csv for simplicity. Okay, let me just check if I can add it upon over here. No, I don't think so. Okay. Mm, okay. Can you all just check in the file that I have shared you, the Google Colab? Can if you go to the file section and find this CSV file in there, can you download it? Can you all go to this file section and find the student.csv file? Okay. Okay, just give me a second. Let me give you the drive link for that. Okay, coming down. Okay, I've just given you a drive link. You all can reach up to that place and find that file up over there. Okay. Okay. So I guess everyone have got the file. The link is in the chat group. You can find it up over there. Okay, great. So what you just need to do, you just need to go to this upload button, go to the upload, take the downloaded file, keep it up, and it gets come up over there. I have already made sure that the name is shortened down. So what I have done, I go to the three dots, rename the file. Once I have renamed it, what I am getting is this normal students.csv. That please do make sure that if you rename it, neither the full name needs to be entered, and once majorly when we have a full name over there, it the major mistakes, spelling mistakes starts occurring over there. So please make sure that you have just made shorter it down students.csv. Once you are done, what we are going to do here is we are going to see that csv file directly. What content do we have in my tablet data? Okay. You can find the Python basics. This complete code has been shared upon the earlier links I have shared already. You can find it up over there, and the complete coding part is all available for day one also. And tomorrow, what I will be doing that will be shared later tomorrow again. Okay. So yes, so what I have done, I have just written PD because if you remember when I was using the Python libraries, I have declared pandas imported up as PD. If so, make sure that you are working on the same document, neither things will be a bit difficult. So I have imported PD. PD is for pandas that we have declared up over there. Inside PD, we have another one function which is called read underscore CSV. Now read underscore CSV basically reads this complete CSV file. So once this complete reading of CSV file is done, it is stored inside this another variable. What I have created is df. Okay, so this df will be storing those data inside of it. Then I write df.head. Now this df.head function will make sure that only only the first five rows are displayed. Okay, it makes sure that only the first five rows are displayed, and when I play it, what I will be getting is they are saying what file not found error. Okay, so they are saying they are not able to find the file. Let me just check the spelling again. students. Okay. Hmm, let me upload it again. Okay, done. Let me just rename it quickly. I make it students.csv. Fine. Done. Coming back. Let's me play it. Yes, now it's working. So now you are able to see the first five rows, the four rows over there, and the first header row. Okay, first five rows are coming with the header rows to it. What I have inside my file. Okay, so those who have got the first five rows what's the issue over there. Once you have got it, please make sure that you got the first 5 rows. You just inform me that you have got it in the chat box, or if you are getting some error, do let me know if they are getting any error. Yogendra, please share me the error in the chat box so that I can understand what type of error you are getting. Okay, so Yogendra is saying file not found. Yogendra, what you do is you just go to this files one and just find if students.csv is available over there or not, and do check the spelling that you have been giving up over there. Okay, so let's say like you have given students.csv in this part. Please make sure that the spelling matches with the file. If the spelling is not matching, please make sure the spelling matches to it, and it's very case sensitive. It is case sensitive. Okay, and if the file is missing, just reinstall the file again. Available and spelling matches with case. Do make sure it is not put inside any of the folder. They all are in the same line. It should not be indented inside. It should be on the same line. Others who are getting the output of the first 5 rows, please update me in the chat box. Bhaskaran, how to come back from the folder. This is the files option that you can click. You can see it, and once you again click it, it hides upon. I guess this is what you meant. Bhaskaran, you can unmute yourself to ask the question so that it will be more easier for me. How to read XLSX file. So basically, Nivinita, when we are working on data science projects and all, we all work on CSV files. CSV files are comparatively what we say is lightweight than of XLSCY X file Excel files basically. Because CSV is having only comma separated value, that stands for CSV. So that is more preferable because we have thousands of data into it which needs to be loaded. Excel file becomes very hangy and all, and it has a restriction of the size again. CSV file doesn't have it. That's why we majorly use CSV file. We don't use XLSV files over there. Okay. So Bhaskaran, when you click on it, you are able to see this file over there. Just check the spelling of it. It is same like the one, and do see the indentation is same. And others who have done it are able to see the first 5 rows. Please update me in the chat box so that I can be updated about it. Do check no such file or directory because your students.csv is in capital. Just check if it won't be the same way how it's written in the file. It's written in small case. Okay, go working for Yogendra now. Santosh is done. Okay. Okay. Others, please try. Majorly, that's the issue. Just see the spelling and all. Uh, just do check the spelling that you are using. Like here, I am using students.csv. When you go to the files, you will be able to find the same student.csv. Everything is in smaller case. Nothing is in small capital case. Neither in my code, neither inside the file name. Everything is in smaller case. If you do not write this green line, then also it will work. It's a comment. So if you don't write, not any issue. Let me remove it off. Okay, so please make sure that it works. Okay, let us move forward. Let us, there are only few parts left to complete it. Once it is all done, then we will be back again to check through what was the error and then we will be solving. Okay, so let's move ahead. So once you are ready and you're done, you have collected the data and you're able to see it. Now, what going to be the next one? Now, next, what we are going to see is that uh, we are coming up into this part where we are going to see the detail related to it. So in the next one, what you can do, you can just type upon df.info. Now this will go through the complete Excel file that you have created and create a complete details related to it. What are the different column headers do you have into it? How many null values does it have? What type of data type they are having? They are having an object, they are having an integer, they have a float into it. What type of things they have given us simply some summary that how many data type float objects they have, and also detail what is the complete memory usage that is coming out of it. Every other detail is given if you just type upon df.info. Okay, so if you type upon df.info in the brackets, you will be able to get a complete information about the dataset, what it is holding upon. Please try it, and if you're getting a complete detail range about it, you can just confirm in the chat box. Zara Bhaskaran, please try to resolve the issue. If not, please share the error completely in the chat box. What's the error coming up? Okay, so others are getting the data coming up. Zara, please share me the error code. What's the error coming up? Copy paste it up over here in the chat box so that I can understand. Zara, please make sure that what file you have downloaded and kept it up, they all are aligned together and the file name is changed to students.csv. Just check the spelling of students.csv in the file.
To students, yes, it's the same.
Just see the order. Except to that, there won't be any other issue. There is nothing else into it. Just see if you have not put up inside any file or folder inside of it, like sample data that you have. You not put up inside of it. It will be outside like this. Okay, so I hope everyone has got a complete details about it. So if I type of df.info, I get a complete details related to it. Next comes is df.describe function. If I use the describe function, what it gives me major number of statistical outputs that we have that completely comes up over here. Let's say like I have age. How many age details do I have? 200 over here. He says then in mathematically 184, because there are some empty ones also. Oh, sorry, math subject there are 184, science subject there are 184, English 184, attendance person is 200, and average score is 200. There are some of the entities where the values are missing in this perspective. What is the mean coming up? What is the standard deviation coming up? What is the minimum of it? That is value that has been found out. What is the 25% to the t deviation, 50%, 75%, and the max value that is available inside those data of under these headers, that you can easily find out using df.describe. Bhaskaran, you are having an error related to pd, not of students.csv. Okay, just make sure that where you have written pd dot read underscore csv, please make sure this pd you have mentioned the same in import pandas as pd also. It will work there. Okay. Okay, so if you have done with the describe, then we have df dot is null. Okay, df dot is null. If you are having, it will find out how many of the headers that you have has null values into it. Okay, it will find out how many of them have a null value, and then we are summifying those data so that we get an exact number, that if there are 10 specific rows which are having null, they are summified, and we get to know that there are 10 data sets available which is null. There are some 15 data sets which are null. Like here you will find student id, there is no null over there, means everything has a value into it. Name, age, gender, everywhere you will find some values over there. City, there are 20 of the cities which doesn't have a value. Math 16, science 16, English 16, extracurricular 10 are there where there is no values mentioned into it. Okay, so this will help you in finding out that thing. So if you write df dot is null, it will find what are the values that is available in null, and dot sum will make sure that all of them are summified, and you get to know that they all are being added to it. Okay. Congrats, Bhaskaran, Ishra, Nisha, Balram, Yogendra. Okay, just confirm me, and then we are going to the last one in this is for the data visualization. Once I have got to know that what is the different things I have, I am ready. Santosh, 64 files. Can you just refer me totally what you are basically talking about? Kushi Patel is done. Okay, great. Santosh, can you refer me what do you mean by 64 files? Abhinav is done. Srijit is done. Okay, this one is 64 bits. Integer, int stands for integer, 64 stands for 64 bits. So 64-bit data it can store, an integer can store basically 4 bits of data, and then you can multiply that how much numbers it can add to it. Okay, so now everyone, if you have done it, now what we are going to do is we are going to print a complete bar graph out of this data. Okay. Now let's say like I have imported matplotlib. Okay, this is also one package, and inside that it is available using the pyplot. So I am taking the matplotlib and pyplot as an PLT. I'm referring it as a variable called PLT, and then I'm importing cbond as SNS. Okay, so I am importing cbond as SNS, and then what I do again, I am calling up my file the same how we did earlier. Df is equal to pd.read underscore csv, done. Then I have referred to the student.csv file. done. Then what I am doing, I am taking this SNS and using a historical plot over there, historical plot, and in that I am referring the DF, and in that I am specifically referring to the age column. We had an age column over there, so I'm using that age column to see how the things are. So then on working of this, I'm just saying the plt dot show, and it shows me a complete plot of the age limit how I have in my data set. It's just calculating the age, how many people do I have? 18 age limit. I have around 23, I guess, this one, 23 or 24 that is coming up over here. So I have, for the age of 18, there are around 24 people. Then for around the age of 21, I have 30 people available. Like for 24 age, I have somewhere 31 people available. I have numbers coming up out of this range. Now, along with it, what you can use others also. Let's say like KD plot, and now I just replace this with KD plot and just play it and just see that what is the KD plot giving me. KD plot is giving me something, a range in this line something. Okay, then I have this plot. I take this plot and just try it. How does it looks to me? So this plot is out to be depreciated. It can be used for now, but it will be soon depreciated. So it is a line and a bar graph together which comes up in that part. Then I have count plot. I take the count plot over there, paste it up, and just see. So I have a count plot that I have for every age. There is some people, at least one people available. That's what's coming the count plot, the counting part of it. Going to the previous one, hist plot. Coming. Okay, so I'm getting the historian plot, the basic. So once you are getting the output of the historian plot, please do let me know. Uh, do confirm me if you are getting the historical plot over there. You can refer to the code I shared earlier. Zara, please share me the copy the error, Zara, please, and share it with me. Zara, I guess there is a file issue that where you are keeping it, and or the file name is not getting changed. So once you have completed it and have experimented with different types of plotting, graphical methods and all, and seeing that how it all done. So this is what the process of complete data we did. We have collected the data. What we have done is that we have checked through that how much impurities were there. We have looked through that how many, what type of values we are having into it, what all things we require for it. After getting it, we have done some description that what type of different matploid lips, not matploid lip, numpy can do all upon this specific purpose. On that, we have evaluated where all the impurities are there, where we do not have a complete data. We have to ignore it because the data are not available. And post to that, once we have found the specific one like age, I have created a complete detailed over there. Now, similarly, you can just change any of them. Let's say, like I just put take city, I just copy city from here. In place of age, I just put city and then run it. You will find a historical plot for all the cities. All the city names are coming up, and which city has the highest number of people coming out of it. That can also be seen in that part. So you like this, you can have multiple different specifications. Let's say like past. I take upon past, it will be a smaller one because there would be two results coming up. So yes, so yes, past, so it has crossed 400 plus, and no is somewhere around 50 around, which it has reached to. So like this, you can have multiple different availabilities of understanding that how these all are working through. Yes, the recording of the videos will be shared upon, and you can work along with that. And the problem is that the links for this code, what I have shared, is that only would be available. I don't think we will be able to share the links separately. So please make sure you bookmark all the links that I have shared upon. If you require while the session is going on, you can ask for me and I can give it back again, so that you can always refer to it. Okay, so this was all that we had about Python and all into it. There are some one or two quizzes left, and then we can just call up the session for the day. So if you come back to the Menti part, you will be finding next question over there, a simple Python question, which I guess everyone will be able to answer. Which Python command displays text? Which Python command displays text? To display something in Python, what do we use? A bit of try to be in the Menti part, and so that you can also give me an output over there. So I'm just expecting the answers. Only six people have responded till now. Others still needs to participate into it and just help me out to understand that is the learning happening properly or not? Is there a steady leap going on and the learning curve is getting created or not? So I need your help into it, and just your answers can help me in understanding that how good are we going through. Okay, so please help me with it. One issue that we were getting with Zahra. Um, Zahra, what you can do? Can you what you can you just click on this files, and wherever the error is coming, reach up to that and take a complete screenshot and share me the link, so that I can go through it and understand that what's the issue coming up. Zahra, please try to do it so that I can understand
So
about it.
maybe I guess it's getting placed somewhere else. Like I'm pasting the file, but it's not coming in the sample data part like the same of yours.
So what you can do is you can just click outside, just click outside simply and keep it, and then you just go up to this upload, and in that upload
Yes.
you just select the file and it will automatically be placed at the correct position.
Yeah, I did that, but it's showing the same thing. I don't know why. It's coming the same. The name is also the same, the correct students.csv. The code is also same. But I don't know
Can
what
you
is
share
the
me the
issue.
screenshot of it so that I can understand?
Yeah, sure, I'll do the same.
Okay, Nivedita is asking which platform used to run Python code. Nivedita, there are multiple platforms you can in Windows and all. You can easily install it. Linux, any OS of Linux like Ubuntu and all, they already have pre-installed Python into it. You can steadily run upon on that. Online tools like Colab is there, Google Colab is there, Jupyter Notebook is there. Multiple tools are available. You can just Google it and just say that online Python. Code editor or something like that, you just type it up and you will get thousands of websites where you can get those things. Okay, so that's not a difficult thing. And yes, I have only got 8 results, so I don't know other people are joining up or responding to this or not properly. So please quickly, others, I request you all to quickly respond to the answer. What is the correct answer for which Python command displays text? Quick, can you all be quick bit, please? Go to the Menti part, menti.com, search for the code 15429572, and just give your results up over there. Okay, got 9 results. Uh, Waiting for a few more before we go ahead. Others, please respond out so that we get a correct answer. We understand that we are learning or not properly. Please participate in the session. Okay, so I've got 12 people who have responded to me, and all the 12 have given me the 13 people. Okay, so 13 people have given me the correct answers only, no wrong answers. Great job done. So yes, the which Python command displays the text is print. Print helps us in printing the display text. So this was all from day one, and where we have learned the what is data science, what is the perspective of data science, how the data science completely works, how the process of data flow happens, what is basically the data is completely going through. Secondly, we go went through the Python basics, understood what is Python, how Python coding happens through Google Colab. Then we have data handling, we had visualization, and we also detected some missing values that we have. Now, before we close up the session, now we have some questions. How well do these statement describes your day one learning experience that we had for the last 2 hours? We had this session completely. I just would like to know that how you really felt it. So there are multiple statements. Which statement specifically returns to you? What exactly matches to you? Please select it up, and by the meantime people are selecting upon and getting into it. Let's have a Q&A round, and let's hope for some questions coming up about the session or about the related things that we did today. So if you have any questions and all, please do ask your questions so that I can help you out with the things. Okay, any questions coming up, please?
Hi, Tanmay Yogendra here.
Hi, Yogendra.
Yeah, can we go ahead and do this thing with organization CSV file? I can see go ahead and I can find to the other data sets and I can go ahead and practice again. Instead of doing the student CSV, I can go ahead and make the changes
No,
accordingly,
I
right?
just showed an example of Google CSV, how the Google CSV works and all. Sorry, students dot CSV file. How so that we all get a for the first time, you all get a same answers over there, and we can expect that yes, we are getting the good results over there. If you remember in the session, I have just shown you data sets, how where all you can collect your data sets and all. You can collect go to any of the websites, collect those data sets, or if you have your own, great, you can just download it and try with that, and you can even find out the same things, details related to it.
And that's what I'm trying to do it now,
Yeah,
just to make sure. I'll do it today once this session is ended. If in case I'm facing any challenges, then I'll discuss tomorrow.
sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Zara, what I can understand is that your file is getting somewhere haywire. What you can do is that you can just refresh this page, and then you try to add the value into it, update the value. Just go to the files and upload the value. Simply do not click anywhere else, and just try it and just see the things should be working now. Okay, uh, fine. Any other questions? Please, you can post down in the chat box so that I can respond to you. Nisha, how to deal with missing values in data set? Nisha, we cannot work with missing values in data sets because these values are being extracted through systems only. We don't know what will be the, let's say like here we have a multiple subject which has missing marks into it. We don't know what will be the marks for that respective students. Maybe if that has been alarmed or show given back to the organization can recheck through the whole process and find out what were the issues into it, and they receive or retract those eligible marks and add it to it, and then they can fulfill that complete data. Okay, so maybe that is one thing that can be done, but except to that, once a data scientist receives empty uh, nulls over there, nothing can be done. Or if there the null is above the specific one, let's say more than 50% of them data are null, normally it gets rejected and it is sent back for revise and completing it, and then to be sent up so that the proper analysis can be done, because you cannot analyze anything out of those empty data sets. Okay. Uh, is null used to find the missing values? No, null is not used to find the missing values. Basically, it is used to identify that how much accurate your data is, so that you can work upon it. You can do analysis over there. Bhaskaran, so we have to fill any link for the attendance? Not exactly, Bhaskaran. Your participation up over here will help us to identify that you were available in the session. Balram, I feel prepared for day two. Great, Balram. Uh, Tamili, so can I get the recorded videos of today's session? Yes, you will be getting the videos shortly after the thing. Okay. Okay, Vedant, we have to fill any form for it? No, no, not required. Zara, done. Oh, great, Zara. So Zara has also achieved it and reached up to us. Okay, so any YouTube video to learn data science? There are plenty available, but I will suggest that if you are going to through YouTube or such resources, do check through that. When was the video uploaded? Because Python and all such languages are very high in demand and they are getting updated a lot. So as they are getting updated a lot, there are changes. So if you see an old video, there will be something different which you are trying right now may not work. So please be updated with the video links that you are looking through. Okay, and how many? I got 14 only responses. Other people, I'm still expecting you all to respond. 20 more people, I'm expecting to respond. So 21% people say that I can run a basic Python command now. 57% says I feel prepared for day two. 21% says that I understand what about data sciences. Great, great to hear you this all from you all, and I hope you all respond back and just give me all the updates related to it. So if you want to connect back to me, I am always available on LinkedIn. You can scan this QR code and connect with me in LinkedIn. The link has been given up down. You can connect me through that and get more details about me. So that was all from day one about complete data science over here. Okay, so now I would wish that you work upon these things and get ready yourself for the tomorrow session where we are going to go a step ahead from data science to machine learning, where we will be taking the students.csv file, the same student.csv file, and try to make the machine learn about it and machine to interact with it and related what the data are. We will be moving on to machine learning in day two. I hope the same energy is consistently available so that we can move on to the day two. It was great to be along with you all. And sure, we will be having a good session. If you want to connect with me, this is my QR code. This is my link to my LinkedIn. You can anytime connect with me. There are plenty of students available over there from different all around the world connected up over there with their projects sharing upon. You can also be a part of it and you can also be sharing through things through there. Okay. So I guess this was all about with today's session. Thank you all for being up over here. I hope to meet you all tomorrow and continue our session from here. Thank you all for being up. See you. Good night. Meet you up tomorrow. Bye bye.